everybody, my name is Gibson Borelli and welcome back to another episode of A Kid in the Kitchen. I have just been informed that my first video, the lettuce cups video, has hit over 1,000 views as of today, May 24th, 2015. The lettuce cups video hit 1,000 views and thank you guys so much. So today I have partnered with a little company that I like to, that is known as Jersey Fresh. I'm sporting a little bit of their goods. They sent me a bunch of goods. They sent me hats, grocery list, these nice aprons, and also I'm wearing this kind of food shirt. It is all junk food emojis, and it's from rayjohn.com. The link will be in the description below. This is actually not sponsored, by the way. I just wanted to say that I love their shirts, and they're comfortable and cotton, and I love them. Okay, keeping the ball rolling here. Since it's the summertime, there are a lot of good fruits and veggies that are in season. On Memorial Day, I went down to the farmer's market in Long Beach Island and I picked up some nice Jersey Fresh strawberries. So today we're gonna be making a couple things. We're gonna be making a strawberry key lime pie with chocolate covered strawberries and whipped cream. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna start building the filling for our key lime pie. So we need a 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. Look at that. This is real art. Look at this. Andy Warhol ain't got nothing on this. I have a little bit extra left over in the can because not everything fits. So we need half a cup of this lime juice. It's called Nelly and Joe's Key West lime juice. It's great for like soups and salads, so we're gonna add about a half a cup, about yay much. Put that over here. And we have to separate 3 eggs. And for this, we're only gonna use the yolks, but with the whites, what you can do is you can make a meringue and put that on top of the pie and then toast it. Ooh. So look at all this. I'm just gonna put that aside because of salmonella. Wash your hands. So now we are going to add our 3 egg yolks into the mixture. And we are going to add a couple of strawberries. Just cut the tops off of the strawberries. No splashage. We're just gonna let this set up in the fridge. We don't want it to harden, but we want it to get cold. This is a pie crust that I made. You can use store-bought pie crusts. They're really good and they save time, and with this, you're not really going for a flavorful pie crust. You're going for a pie crust that will sustain the flavors and will not overpower. To prepare our crust a little bit, we're gonna do a pre-bake. Beat the egg. This is a graham cracker crust, and we're gonna do a pre-bake so that it holds together, and this just kind of gives it a golden color. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now we're gonna take the egg and we are going to brush it. This is a very delicate crust. If it is cracked, it'll help mend the cracks, but what you do not want is to overload it with egg because you're gonna get a pie shell with scrambled eggs in the center, which is not bad for breakfast, by the way. If you add a little bit of pancetta and a little bit of parsley and you bake it in a pie, like almost like a frittata. Okay, so we're gonna stick this in a 350-degree oven for 2 to 3 minutes to kind of set the pie crust. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start working on the chocolate for our chocolate covered strawberries. So first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna set up our double boiler. Some people use a microwave. I use a double boiler out of preference, but there are some risks when you use this. If you get the smallest drop of water in this, you are screwed. What happens is the water clumps up the chocolate and you get a brick of broken chocolate. So what we're gonna do is, since I've ran out of bowls, come back. So now, since I've emptied this in, there's a bunch of water. Wipe down the bowl. And with this, you want to be extra precautious. So now you place it over the water that I filled up. And you want to leave some room for steam. And if it's touching the water, still, done, screwed. We're gonna take 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. You do not want it to take away from the chocolate flavor. That's why I'm going unsalted, because you really want that sweetness to be pronounced. And this is baker's chocolate. And what this is, it is tempered chocolate because it has no cocoa butter in it. I believe that it has no cocoa butter, and that is tempered chocolate. And that causes it to set up so that you can, with this, you can dip stuff in it and you can make like almost chocolate decorations. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter. And we have this over a high heat. And we want this to start to become boiling. We are going to take our bar of chocolate. And we're just gonna break it up. You don't use a paring knife for that. You use Big Papa. Serrated knife. The heat from your hands can melt the chocolate. So that's why I'm using only the cutting board. We're gonna add in our chocolate. So as you can see, the steam from the water has started to melt the chocolate already. If you are still in school, I have some finals tips because I, like you, have finals coming up. So I want to give some tips to any kids out there. One, make a schedule of study times. That is a good tip because it helps you prioritize. And also, you can plan blackout dates where you're not going to study so you don't feel pressured to study. And 2, make sure that you study everything because you don't know what's going to be on the test. Okay, so now we are going to take our melted chocolate. Don't want this chocolate to set. There's not a lot of it, so we have to work fast and be sparing. So you want to do is brush it up on the side of the bowl and dip both sides. Use the leaves as a holder and place. Look at that. I mean, what can you say? It's a strawberry dipped in melted chocolate. Now that the crust is out, and this is in the fridge, and see it already got thick, pour the filling into the pie. You don't want to fill it up all the way. Look at that. And I also baked off 2 mini crusts. They're gonna swirl it. And these go in to the oven for 15 minutes. This is my exercise for today, squatting. I think I hear my dad coming, so.
Hey, Mr. Jersey Fresh. What's cooking? What are you making for dinner?
Pie. It's just strawberry, key lime. Doesn't it smell good too? Here, smell. Well, thank you for watching A Kid in the Kitchen. I'm Gibson Borelli, and I will see you next week with a brand new video. Goodbye. I swear to God, if you're gonna, are you gonna?
I am not going to pie you in the face.
Pie in the face?
Yes.